Okay, guys, so it's toxic again. Basically, Evanescence has just announced on their Twitter that they're coming out with a new album October 4th. It's retitled Evanescence, which I'm really excited about. It's been a really long time since they came out with a new record. So I'm basically talking about what are my favorite songs by I think one of the greatest rock bands is Evanescence. Um, the next song I want to talk about is Going Under. Going Under has always been my all-time favorite song by Evanescence ever since it came out with the Fallen record. Um, love the video. It's creepy. It's definitely gothic looking. Um, you know, if you look at Amy back then and look at her back now, you can definitely just see a change in her. She was more dark and gothic back then, and now she's more kind of happier and in a better place now. Um, but still love the band. Can't wait for the new record. But Going Under is one of my all-time favorite tracks by Evanescence. And now basically they've been opening it up. That's usually the song they open up the shows with now. I think Going Under is one of the fan favorites as well. The next song I want to talk about is Bring Me to Life. Again, great track, great song. This is my first time in love with the band Evanescence. To be honest with you, I thought I didn't know Amy Lee was actually the lead singer. I thought maybe she was just featured on the track, but then I found out she's the actual singer for the band. I was super excited. Loved the video. Loved that she's on the windowsill. And then she falls off the building. You see that she's dreaming the whole thing. I definitely think it's a great introduction to the band. The video is a great introduction to the band. I remember I first heard this song. I was going to Gay Pride, and this gay guy was playing the song. I was like, oh my god, who is that? Who is that band? And then um, I went home, I turned on TV, and let to know that it showed them. So it was very cool. Going under. I mean, they really gained fame going. I mean, why am I saying going under? Bring Me to Life is also because they played the song on the Daredevil. So a lot of people knew Evanescence was from the Daredevil, and that's also they gained a lot of fame. And the song gained a lot of fame, and it probably helped their album sales as well. Everybody Fool is one of my other favorite songs off the Fallen record. I definitely can relate to this song a lot. It's basically Amy talking about how she being something that she's not, and basically she had everybody fooled, but she really just had herself fooled. Um, it's just a great track. You definitely feel anger and pain. The video is really cool. It kind of shows off Amy where it shows off the message of the song where she goes, "Nothing better than a great lie." And it shows her with blonde hair, and then they're wiping the makeup away, and really feel that she's smiling, and then she kind of goes like a sad face, and then she kind of like when the camera goes back on, she smiles again, and it kind of shows different personas of Amy Lee. Um, it shows that she's this big celebrity, and she's putting persona that she's really happy, but behind closed doors, she really isn't. Um, then there's a part where she's on the balcony, and there's a picture of her on the billboard. She's kind of screaming at the picture, you're everybody's fool, but you're not me, and I can see right through you, and kind of like that. So I really love the message of the song and love the video. It's one of my all-time favorite songs from Evanescence. Immortal, again, is another fan favorite song. Immortal is so pretty. It's a beautiful ballad. The video is gorgeous. It's black and white. I love the band version a lot better. Um, I always loved the song Immortal, but then I heard the band version with the drums and the guitar kick in towards the end of the song. I think it's a lot better. She always performs the song that way because I think she knows the fans like it a lot better that way. Um, I think it really reaches the emotion of the song. A lot of people can relate to it. They lost somebody in their life. Again, the song was also played in the Daredevil movie in the soundtrack. And again, I think it kind of helped the song get gain a lot of fame and helped the album sales as well. Um, I went to go see Evanescence in their Open Door tour, and they performed Immortal live, of course, and it just captivated a lot of people. A lot of people in the audience were crying, and she's sitting there playing the piano, and all of a sudden she started the band kicks in, everybody started putting their hands in the air, and you can really feel the intensity in that song, especially when they perform it live with all the people there. Haunted at first really wasn't one of my favorite songs off the record, and they opened it up with the first world tour with Haunted. I know it's a fan favorite, and I actually really like the song now. I really know what she's talking about, not just talking about being raped. You gotta really listen to the lyrics, I think, um, deep inside them. And I've been, like I said before, I've been sexually molested and raped. So to hear the song Haunted, it kind of makes me feel better. I just kind of blast it, and it's one of my favorite songs by them now. But first, Haunted really wasn't one of my favorite songs by them. Tour Again is always one of my all-time favorite songs. It's one of Amy's favorite songs performed live. She said, um, "I just love Tour Again. It just where she goes, my God, my sacrifice brings me down to salvation." I think a lot of people can relate to that, and it got the band in a lot of trouble because you all know Evanescence is a Christian band, and they were first selling their albums in the Christian record stores, and then because of the song, they took them off the record shelf, and then Walmart too was getting sued by a lot of parents because of this song. Um, I was watching the entertainment, and they said, "What band is what band is involved in the biggest rock? What band is involved in the biggest lawsuit in rock history?" And I was thinking like Nirvana, Ozzy Osbourne, one of those real heavy metal Kiss. But actually Evanescence, which I was really surprised about. It had all had to do with Walmart, really. So, but I love Tour Again. I think it was a great song. I love that they perform it live. I hope they perform it live in their upcoming tour. Taking Over Me is another great Evanescence song. Really rockish, really gothic, heavy. Great track. Love Taking Over Me. Hello is a very beautiful kind of sentimental song that Amy Lee is basically talking about how her sister committed suicide. She basically said she would never ever perform this song live. Uh, it's so a sensitive subject to her. Um, but I think a lot of people can relate to this when they think about killing themselves or they have a family member in their life who killed themselves. So Hello is a really beautiful track. It really showcases off Emily's voice and her emotions. My Last Breath, again, beautiful track. Well, hard track. Love My Last Breath. Gothic, heavy, great track. The Whisper is one of my all-time favorite tracks on the record. I think it's a fan favorite as well. They really go crazy when it starts. And she always kind of has these people pumping their hands in the air when it starts. It's a really dark song. Basically, Amy Lee says it's one of her favorite songs because the fans just relate to it so much. But she said that she really can't relate to that song anymore because of the place that she's in her life now. But she could feel her fans' reaction when she sings that song, performs that song, and it comes back to her. And she really gets into the song as well, but she feels their emotion, and then she feels her emotions, how she felt when she wrote that song. Um, so I think Whisper is a great song to end the album with, the Fallen record. As you usually, I know when Fallen first came out, that was the song that ended the record, but then they released the record and they had Immortal, and they had the band version, kind of a bonus track, secret track at the end of the album. I bought the album 2 times, and I was listening to it, and Whisper ended, and I thought the album was over. And then Immortal, the band version, snuck up on me, which when I first got the record, that wasn't even on there. So that was really cool. Further Away, I love Further Away, the bonus track of the Fallen record. The first time I ever saw performed it, heard the song is when my ex got me um, a tribute to Evanescence, and they had Further Away on there. I really wish that it was on the regular edition. I love Further Away. I downloaded it. She performed it live on her Anywhere But Home tour or Anywhere But Home DVD. I just wish she goes a thief, a whore, and you can see Amy's anger in that song. And I love Further Away, and I hope they perform it in their upcoming shows. Missing, I love the song Missing. It's a beautiful track. track. She performed it still. I definitely think she relates to this song. Basically, probably when she was on tour, and she's kind of wondering if her family members out there miss her. It's a bonus track off the Anywhere But Home album. There's two versions of it I heard. I have a version from the Anywhere But Home album, and I have another version that I downloaded. The downloaded version kind of skips over the bridge. Um, it's just really different. The downloaded version is different than the Anywhere But Home version. I like them both similar. I really love Missing. It's one of my all-time favorite songs by Evanescence. And it kind of reminds me too when I was going to job where I listened to that song and really listened to that song as well. Be like, is anybody there home and missing me? Or when I was in Providence Hospital, I tried to commit suicide. I was a really hard time in my life. I'll be like, anybody home, anybody loves me, anybody missing me. So I definitely can relate to Missing. Broken, I love Broken. It's one of my all-time favorite songs too by Amy Lee. I bought the Punisher soundtrack just for that song. I actually fell in love with the Punisher soundtrack after that. But Broken was basically the main reason why I bought that soundtrack. I never saw the movie, but the video is gorgeous. She comes and has black wings on. She's wearing like um, a tank top. She looks beautiful. The guy from Theater, who's her ex-boyfriend, who she wrote "Call Me When You're Sober" about, he said he didn't like that version that much. He don't think she sang it right. He likes his version better. I heard his version. I heard him and her. Then I heard the version of him and her together. I prefer him and her together on this song. I think she did a great job on it. I don't really know what he's talking about that she didn't do it well. He basically said she didn't do it justice. I just think he's just jealous because a lot of people were more into her than into him. He performed it live one time and he had her come out on stage and she sang it and people were kind of going really crazy when she came out and they kind of looked at her like, whatever. But they said they never worked together again because they always fought in the recording studio during the recording process of this song. But I really do think she did an amazing job. I love Broken. I can listen to that song over and over and over and over again, never get tired of it. Where Would You Go? Real pretty ballad. Love this ballad. Definitely a deep ballad. Kind of makes you want to. I remember I first heard it in the car, kind of want to pull over and cry. She really pulled on your heartstrings on this song. Um, Live, I love the song live. I love the remix of it. I love the original version of it. I just love the song live. Um, the remix of it, it just is this guy, it's just, I don't know, the remix version and the original version is just so cool. And you can really hear Amy's anger in the song. And it's just really unpredictable. I think it's heavier than a lot of stuff they ever did because there's just this guy like screaming in the back of it. And I remember I first played it for my friends, and they're like, "That's Evanescence, really?" Because it was just so shocking. It had this guy like scream like a real, you know, rocker scream, and it had really heavy metal scream, and but again, I think this is like when she was going through a lot, and this song is very deep and a dark song. Anything for You, great track. I love this song. She's basically telling the guy she'll do anything for him. She'll lie for him. She'll do anything for this person. I played this song for one of my best friends who was still in love with her ex-husband, and I think we got to listen to this song, and she fell in love with it. Um, anything for You is a really great heavy metal song, dark song, great track. So I'm almost out of time. I talked about a lot of Evanescence songs. Most likely again, I have to make another video because there's more songs I love by this band. And let me know what you all think. Alright? Later.